Most people think the phrase, never react, never explain, just ignore, is just a piece of tough love self-help advice. They think it's about avoiding drama or keeping your peace. They are completely wrong. When you look at this rule through the lenses of high-level psychology, game theory, and history, you realize it is an elite psychological weapon. The top 0.01% of power players, from Roman emperors to modern billionaires, don't ignore people to be polite. They do it because silence is the most efficient way to drain your opponent's power and preserve your own. Today we are breaking down the hidden science of absolute silence and why your need to explain yourself is keeping you weak. Let's start with high-stakes economics. In game theory, the person who wins is almost always the one with information asymmetry, meaning you know more than the other side. The moment someone attacks or criticizes you, they are bidding for your data. When you react, or worse, when you explain yourself, you are handing them free information. You are telling them exactly where your boundaries are, what hurts you, and how your mind works. The British royal family famously built a multi-generation dynasty on the maxim, never complain, never explain. Why? Because an explanation is fundamentally a plea for validation. In the economy of power, the moment you explain yourself, you submit to the other person's courtroom. You are letting them be the judge, while you play the defendant. Now, let's look at the neuroscience. When someone tries to provoke you, they are attempting to trigger an amygdala hijack. They want to force your brain into a primitive, emotional threat response. If they succeed, you lose control of your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for long-term strategic thinking. But here is what the top psychologists understand. Anger and provocation require energy to survive. In physics, a fire suffocates without oxygen. In psychology, a provocateur suffocates without data. When you display zero reaction, you deny them feedback. Your refusal to respond creates a psychological feedback loop that forces the attacker to process their own toxicity. They get trapped in their own net, while your cognitive energy remains completely intact. History proves that the most powerful move is often the one you don't make. Think of the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius. He didn't rule the known world by fighting every critic in the Roman Senate. He wrote in his journals that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. When you ignore, you are shifting the power dynamic entirely. You are stating, without saying a word, that the other person's energy is too cheap to purchase your attention. Attention is the rarest currency in the modern world. Don't spend it on cheap provocations. So, the next time someone tries to drag you into an argument, bait you online, or force you to justify your choices, remember the 0.01% rule. Don't fix it. Don't fight it. Don't look at it. Never react. Never explain. Just ignore. Let your execution be your only statement. If this deeply changed how you view power, hit subscribe. See you in the next video.